Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Krishna Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Oh, glory to Guru Maharaj. Oh, glory to Sri Guru Haridas. is my Guruji. Oh, glories to your heart, to the potency that you carry deep inside, in the core of your heart. Radha Krishna are inside, and you're share to all of us, the living God. You share the living God. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Krishna Krishna. Hare Hare. Hare Rama. Hare Rama. Rama Rama. Hare Hare. Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Hare. Rama Rama Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare 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 Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Rama Rama, Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Hare Ram, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Carolina, nice to see you. Hare Krishna, Yamamam. Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Hare, Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Lord Chaitanya, my sweet Chaitanya, I received your body. I received your body. I can touch you every day by the glories of my Guruji. Jira Gora Haridas Guru Maharaj. Planted the seed of devotion in my heart. Of devotion in my heart. Puts me on the right path. Taught me how to love God. Now I'm a devotee because I received devotion. I can glorify my Guru. I can glorify this path. I can glorify the beautiful body of Chaitanya. Hallelujah. The beautiful land, land of Vrindavan. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Chant the beautiful Mahamantra. Chant the mantra every day. Reach out to Radha and Krishna. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Rama, Hare Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Rama Rama, Hare Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, 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 Hare Krishna. Hare Bol, everybody. Nice to see you, Carolina. I hope you're well. hope your mother is better. Oh, we can talk later. Nama Om Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prasthaya Bhutale Srimate Bhaktivedanta Paramahamsa Sri Lagora Haridas Maharajacharya Itiravire Namaste Prabhupada Devi Guravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Suyavani Pastor Chatari Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Sri Advaita Gadadhara Srivasa Adi Gora Bhakta Jaya Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Gadadhara Srivas Hari Gora Bhakta Vrinda Jaya Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Gadadhara Srivas Hari Gora Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama. Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Krishna, Hare Krishna. Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama, Hare Rama. Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Krishna, Hare Krishna. Krishna Krishna. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Krishna Krishna. Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama. Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Michael. How are you doing, man? Long time no see. Nice to see you. Govinda, okay, Govinda, I read it. It's okay. Hare Krishna, Andromeda, funny girl. Also nice to see you, of course. Ah. I can keep on chanting, you know. I can keep on chanting. Until I fall asleep. Because you become so. It's so beautiful when the Lord appears. It's so magic. The holy name is magic. Okay, let's read a little bit. Continue reading where I stopped. All my glasses. Just a minute. Chaitanya Champanya. It's orange juice. Okay. I still don't know if it's the best chapter, you know, but I translate and translate and translate, and then I want to read this. Jaya, Jaya. Jaya, Jaya, Sri Krishna Chaitanya. Oh glories to my Guruji. Sri Agora Haridas, who is the storehouse of bhakti, who is that mysterious storehouse, and because of his devotion, I am a devotee now. Can you imagine how magical this works? Because of his devotion, the Lord lives inside of me now, and I can preach conclusive truth. Magical. Nobody else can think about such a beautiful concept or secret unless it is God. It is God who made that like that. It is because Siragora Haridas is shining like a sun that I could receive those rays, and that I'm shining now as well, like a little sun. I received those rays, that warmth inside, that spirit, that magical thing that we call Srimati Radharani. I received a friend deep inside of me because my guru has her, and he shares that. He shares Srimati Radharani. Is there anybody as merciful as him? Giving that to others because he has too much. He can't bear more. And because he's just merciful and sweet and kind and loving and sharing. Not keeping it for himself in a cave, in a basement somewhere. Oh my God, what a dark consciousness is that? Chanting in ecstasy when you lock yourself up, you and the Lord. No, no, it is not possible. Those who say that, it is not possible. It's about a family. Chaitanya didn't lock himself up. Not Joe, not Joe. This is ridiculous. Chaitanya was very conscious and very loving and had a lot of compassion that he wanted to share. And if you say there are other saints in the world who are sitting somewhere in a basement chanting in ecstasy, well, I'm going to tell you something. These are not saints for me, because a saint has compassion and a saint shares. And a saint, a real saint, has that consciousness, is completely conscious. How Chaitanya did it, otherwise he's not a saint. A real saint is a real dearmost friend of Chaitanya, and he follows in his footsteps and who is not stubborn and doing things that others have told him. No, a real saint would be receive the order of Prabhupada just like Srila Gauranga. I am convinced, I am completely convinced, crucify me, cut my head off, there are no other saints. It is only Srila Gaura Haridas. Because if they would be there, they would follow in the footsteps of Chaitanya, and there would be ecstatic sanghas, and not only one individual in a basement. Don't believe that. It is not possible. That is not Chaitanya. That's not the Chaitanya mood. That is not the mission. No, no. Vishwambara came to save the world, not to sit in a basement. You're liars. You're liars. You only want to put Siragorari das down to say he's not the only one. Come on, give me a name. And then Always they shut their mouth. They finish. They don't answer anymore. Bye bye. Contact is gone. Hare Krishna, Shamaka. No, it's not possible. Guru Maharaj is the only one. And this is working because he's the next Acharya, the only one, just like Prabhupada was the only one, the next Acharya who got the order of the previous one to do this job, to do the finishing touch job, to be the key of the books, to open the books and decode what is written inside. Just like Jesus Christ did, decode, tell them what it means. Like Nicodemus said, he explained it in a completely different way. In a deep way, esoteric, because the esoteric truth is only shared with the dearmost one, with the trustworthy ones. See, Agora Haritas is the trustworthy ones, and those in the basement are not. Stay there, yeah, or you bury yourself, man. How ridiculous is that? Ecstatic devotees, they share. They can't stop for sharing. They want to share because it's flowing through them. It needs to flow somewhere, isn't it? Share it with others. Vermenigvuldig u. Jesus said that, vermenigvuldig u, but I don't know how you say that. When you calculate and you do multiply yourself. Multiply yourself. That's the word, I think. Multiply yourself. That doesn't have to do with those Catholics. They thought you need to have many children. You need to make many material kids. Multiply yourself. That's not what it meant. It meant give the spirit to others. Multiply yourself. Plant that seed in others' hearts so that there are more real devotees. You don't have to make a kid. And they say, I will bring this child back to Godhead. There are children already, bring them back to Godhead. There was a period in my parents made 5 kids because the priest told, multiply yourself. My mother came from a household of 7 kids. 7, sometimes 14, sometimes the double, big families. And my father, his mother, she was a prostitute. She only made 1 child. Well, by accident. That was my father. Everybody looked down on her because she didn't have a big family. She was not a Christian. She was a very dark person. But my mother was very proud. She came from a big family. 7 kids means that they were very Catholic. See, all external, all external. It's never, no, multiply yourself. I got this revelation now, Multiply yourself means make other devotees by sharing that spirit. So I'm multiplying myself now. Share that seed, not that material seed. Share that seed of devotion to others. Give them the race. Explain them how it works. Tell the world how the Lord wants to be worshipped. In spirit, give them spirit. In truth, give them truth. So that they can become devotees like you. What has been given to you, give it to others. It doesn't matter if they are friends or enemies. You don't look at that. You just share. You give because you like to give, because it is your life. That is being compassionate. That is what my guru does. That's what he is giving to us. He gives so much abundantly that we say, I need to share this. I need to share this. It is too beautiful to keep this for myself and sit in the basement, man. Okay, so this is the mood of Chaitanya. And he wanted to give it. He wanted to give the medicine to the devotees in Navadvip. The more medicine he gave, the more phlegm they had, because they start to spit on him. They started to spit on him. Can you imagine? Can you imagine that? It is because that medicine that evoked all that anger, all that dirt came out, like what we see here when we are preaching. Demons who are coming and are threatening me and etc. And even members of the Sangha who are blaspheming me and jealousy and blah 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 blah, all those kinds of things. I experience that now, and it is by experience it that I can really understand where Jesus went through, where Guru Maharaj went through, where even Lord Chaitanya went through. That is what the Vaidhi Bhaktas never tell you, because they never experienced it themselves. Chaitanya, he was spreading that medicine, but he saw it's not working. I need to have another plan. I need to do it differently. I need to take sannyas and go somewhere else, because it's not working here in my born town. I need to go somewhere else. They will take me serious somewhere else. The medicine Pipali Kanda was prepared to cure the excess phlegm, but instead it has increased the phlegm in the body. Saying this, the Lord began laughing loudly, musing over something incomprehensible to all. The devotees became very concerned. Nityananda, he knew the inner meaning of the Lord's statement. He knew that. Why? Why did he knew the inner meaning of the Lord's statement? That's what Vaidhi Bhaktas don't know. The inner meaning of the Lord's statement, the inner meaning of Srila Prabhupada's statement. They have no clue. I just read it again. They were talking about humbleness. I thought, here we go again. Here we go again. He needs to be humble, not you. It's unbelievable. I never saw as much projection as in the Vaidhi Bhaktas. I try to explain it. Let's see what the reaction will be. Projecting. Because they don't understand the inner meaning of what the Lord says, the inner meaning of what is described. It needs to be decoded by the dearmost friends of the Lord who, who are trustworthy enough to receive the explanation in the heart from the Lord himself. Wow. Powerful, isn't it? And of course, Nityananda, the big brother of the Lord, he needs to know the inner meaning of the Lord. Otherwise, he can't preach for him. If Big Brother doesn't know Little Brother, how can he explain Little Brother's meaning? Sun and moon, same spirit, same truth, same light. Speaking from the same light, being enlightened, being close. Word with God, word close with God, with God, close to God. The one who is with God is the one who is close with God. The son, the family members, same blood, same blue blood flowing through the veins, same intelligence. God's intelligence. He thought, soon the Lord will leave home and take sannyas. He understood the meaning. Krishna, Chaitanya didn't have to say it. He understood. Nityananda fell into deep despair. The life air seemed to leave his body at the thought of seeing his beloved Lord Chaitanya as beautiful as he is. Being shorn of those lovely locks of hair. Chaitanya suddenly clasped Nityananda's hand, taking him away to a quiet and lonely spot. That is a place where nobody else can enter. They have their secrets for each other. Chaitanya and Nityananda. They have talks with each other that nobody else can understand. They have very deep secrets. Very deep secrets. Lovely. The Lord trusts him more than anybody else. And the Lord understands what Nityananda is saying while nobody else in the world understands it. Because they live on that same platform. Chaitanya said, listen, dear Nityananda, I am revealing my heart to you. These are the moments of one's life, but the Lord reveals his heart to you. His deep heart, his deepest truth, the deepest revelation. The purpose of my advent is to deliver the entire world. But instead of delivering the living entities, it seems I shall have to ultimately destroy them. Destroy those false egos, man. You have no other choice. Killing the demons was only a secondary job, but it needs to be done. Really. And you see Chaitanya's mood. That's what I was talking about before. If you have that spirit inside of you, it is not meant to sit somewhere in a basement Come on. People who say that, they don't have any understanding of the mission of the Lord. If you have that spirit, it is meant to deliver others, you know. Otherwise, the Lord wouldn't give it to you. It is meant to multiply yourself. Deliver the entire world. But instead of delivering the living entities, it seems I shall have to ultimately destroy them. He says it. Chaitanya says it. Those who are not following me, they will be destroyed. You will be destroyed. You can only be saved by Chaitanya, and all the rest will be destroyed. You know, you need that spirit to fly, to fly out of that material existence. Finished now, finished. Let me go out of it now and go back to Godhead. Be with God now. Have my spiritual existence back now. Have my spiritual exchange. Know who I really am. Get self-realized by realizing who He is and then realizing who you are yourself. The people are supposed to attain salvation just by seeing me, whereas now their material bonds are becoming stronger. See, they become stronger, they become so angry and they are so attached on their own idea. The more you talk about God, the more they are attached. We have an example. We have Johan. The more Guru Maharaj tells him the truth, the more Johan fights and stays with his truth, stays connected. The more you tell the truth, and I, it's I don't have to give Johan as an example because the whole world is like that. The whole world is like that. You make them stronger. You make those demons inside of them stronger. They start to fight, to fight, to fight. Oh my God, I want to be right, like the one who threatened me. Now, David Boomba or something is his name. Uh, the more you react on that guy, the more the demons come out. But it's at a certain moment you see I'm not going to react anymore because I'm not going to throw pearls for the swans, for the pigs. I'm not going to do that. It has no use. I'm seeing that I'm losing my energy. I'm seeing that I'm throwing that beautiful word, the word of God, that I'm giving that presence to somebody who doesn't deserve it at all. I turn my back and I go somewhere else. I shake the dust from my feet and I find the solution how I can save other souls who maybe are receptive. Let's see. As soon as they contemplated beating me, they became tightly chained to eternal bondage. But I incarnated with the intention of liberating the good and the innocent mass. But now I have spoiled everything and I'm leading the people to their doom. But yeah, if at a certain moment you see it's not going to work, I make them stronger than they were actually. That's not that's not the purpose. Let's go to somewhere else. Let's preach to the good and the innocent ones. You know, I also um, I don't go to the temple anymore. I'm not preaching to to Amita Krishna anymore. I make him more offensive than he is. Guru Maharaj told me he's an atheist. Don't talk to him anymore, Lalita. Block him. He's an atheist. But he thinks that he's the pure devotee. But many are like that. If you talk to them, you see that they are atheists. They don't believe in the symptoms of ecstatic love. They don't believe in the real presence of Chaitanya here in the world. How is it possible? Living in India, he has served in a temple. He was a preacher. He was a brahmachari. He was blah 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 blah. The more I talk to him, the more he becomes offensive. So actually, I should protect him. That's why I block some people who are too offensive towards me. I rather block them because otherwise they become more and more and more dirty. Krishna doesn't like that, you know. We've got to protect them a little bit. But now I've spoiled everything and I'm leading the people to their doom. Therefore, I have decided to shave my head and take to the renounced life of sannyasi, begging from door to door. With a begging bowl, I will stand at the doors, and those who wanted to attack me, then those same aggressors, they will fall at my feet. The world is so stupid. The world is so dumb. They still believe in externals. And if you can use that list to bring the Lord to them, why not? Why wouldn't you do that? Go to their level. They don't know any better. Then those same aggressors, they will fall at my feet, and in this way I will deliver the whole universe. Everyone respects a sannyasi. No one will ever think of harming a sannyasi. Tomorrow, when I take up begging as a sannyasi, I can go anywhere safely. Therefore, I have fully decided to take up the sannyasa order, leaving my home and family. Please, please, don't feel sad due to this. Rather, give me permission to take up the renounced life. I will certainly act in accordance with your desire. But you should consider that I have taken this incarnation for a specific purpose and request your permission in this matter. The Lord shares really his deepest heart with his deepest devotee, with his deepest trustworthy one. Very deep, beautiful relationship they have. My God, makes Nityananda so strong and so special. If you really want to see that everyone in the world becomes liberated, then you must not prohibit. He gives him a real responsibility. The Lord gives Nityananda a real responsibility, and he takes it up. Nityananda takes it up. We see that everywhere coming back. A real if you have the real Nityananda mood, you have the responsibility to do like the Lord wants you to act. And not hindering what the Lord wants. On the contrary, you are his missionary. You're really his missionary. No, you don't put anything in the way of the Lord. On the contrary, you propagate what the Lord wants, what his plan is. Wait. Oh yeah, you don't prohibit me from my decision. You should be the last person to lament over this, because you know the confidential reason of my advent. If you really know the plan of the Lord, you don't lament about anything. You accept how it works. You really accept how it works. You don't lament because you know what the purpose is. You know what the Lord's plan is. You know what the Lord's goal is. You know it is for the best thing that you can imagine. It's all to deliver you. It is all to deliver others. When Nityananda heard from his dear Lord that he would shave his beautiful locks and enter the renounced order, his heart shattered to pieces in grief. He didn't know what to say to Chaitanya, but he was sure that the Lord will go ahead with his decision. You can cry as much as you want. You can lament as much as you want over all kinds of details. It will never work. You can fight the Lord. You can struggle. But his will is law. When he took a decision, you will never be capable to stop him. You can beg and beg and beg for your false ego. But what he wants, that will happen. U wil geschieden. Nityananda replied, my dear Lord, you are absolutely independent. Whatever you wish must certainly be executed. That's a real devotee. That's how a real devotee actually acts and reacts. Whatever you wish will certainly be executed. Who can resist you? Who the heck can resist the Lord? If you see that it is his will, just adjust and just accept it. Who can resist you or go against your wishes? Nobody can. People tried it, they tried it. They're all losing. You're all losing. You're losing your eternal life. Resisting the Lord and trying to find shelter in material happiness and buying cars and houses and making kids and having all finding your happiness in the material side of life. You're losing. You're completely losing. He's always there. You can't say, I don't want your presence. He's always there. Do you know that? Some are conscious of that, but not everybody. Many really deny his presence. Nothing goes against his wishes. Whatever you have decided is sure to happen. You are the maintainer and protector of this cosmic manifestation. Your wishes are always for the good of the people. That's also what people don't know when things are happening. The wish of the Lord is always for your good, for your eternal good. Not for your material good. The lessons you've got to learn are for your eternal good. Who but you could conceive of the best method for liberating the conditioned soul? See? This is what why the bhaktas need to learn, need to understand. It is not by following rules and regulations and by controlling all those things yourself with your false ego, with your mind, being disciplined. When the prema is available, when the Lord has a new revelation, when he shows up, when he decides, I'm going to do it different now. Because the more medicine I give, the more the phlegm they have. The more I want to kill the pride, the more pride they receive. Their pride is growing and growing. It's not working. Too much phlegm. Finished with this medicine. I'm gonna do it differently. I'm gonna deliver them. By planting that seed of pure devotion in their hearts, because it is not working. The other method is not working. Let's give them immediately that prema. Let's send somebody else. Let's bring another wind in the situation. The wind of the spirit. Let's breathe life inside of those dead bones, man. Breathe this. Because the more rules and regulations I give them, the more pride they are developing. Why the bhaktas are full of phlegm? It comes out of their ears. Needs to come out of their nose. Let's make them cry. Let's give them the spirit. Let's plant that seed of devotion in the hearts of those who want it, of course. Who but you could conceive of the best method for liberating the conditioned souls? And you see the proof in our Sangha that this is the best method. I did not study. I am not a student. But I'm growing up in Krishna consciousness by this method, by receiving prema. And by surrendering to Satchitananda, like the Lord said, abandon all varieties of religion and just surrender to me, to Satchitananda, the one who carries that potency, the one who is Satchitananda personified. So that you can understand that the Lord wants to be worshipped in spirit and in truth. But where is that spirit? You've got to receive it. It needs to be present somewhere in somebody who tells you the truth. Otherwise, how can you worship in truth? How can you give him back the truth you received? How can you worship in that state of being completely absorbed by that spirit and receiving the truth because of your devotion? That is a relationship with God. That is going back to Godhead. Then you are the Word with God. Because he trusts you. You're one of his. You're his friend. Who but you could conceive of the best method for liberating the conditioned soul? It is Krishna. It is Krishna who had this idea. It's his revelation. It's by his revelation that Prabhupada gave the order to Sri Gaura Haridas. Let's perfect the life. Let's take care of the finishing touch. Let's end it now. Everything will be finished. Everything will be finished if you are saved. Oh, you, my Lord, you're perfectly free to act in any way that you think that is the best. Yes, I think you may present these facts to all the Vaishnavas and asked their opinion. And then the Vaishnavas, the real Vaishnavas, and then after hearing them, you may do whatever you think is necessarily. Nityananda's words, they satisfy Chaitanya. Lord Chaitanya, he takes account of the, the words of Nityananda. I've seen that many times. Nityananda, because he is his dearmost friend. It's like the Son of God. He has an influence on the Lord. A big influence. A big influence. Real Vaishnavas, they have an influence on the Lord. They can even order him to come. They can even control him. After hearing them, you may do whatever you think is necessary. Nityananda's words satisfied Chaitanya, and he embraced Nityananda repeatedly. And thus advised Chaitanya went to meet the assembly of Vaishnavas. The paralyzing thought that Chaitanya would take sannyas echoed in the grey emptiness of Nityananda's mind. He walked about normally, but within himself there raged a pitfall storm. How will Sachimata maintain her grief-stricken life once her Nimai abandons home? He thought, how will she live through the long, lonely days and nights without her Nimai? Each time these thoughts raced through his mind. Nityananda felt devastated with despair, and he would find a secluded corner in which he would weep bitterly, unable to bear the thought of what would happen to Sachimata. Chaitanya came to Mukunda's home. Mukunda was overjoyed to see his beloved Lord coming personally to his house. The Lord said, sing something about Krishna. Mukunda began to sing. And the Lord listened to the transcendental sweetness of Mukunda's singing, withdrawing his feelings of ecstasy within himself. The Lord calmed himself and he spoke to Mukunda. The Lord said, Mukunda, please listen to me. I have decided to leave my home and family to join the sannyasa order. It's unbelievable that the Lord really informs his real devotees about his real plans. The prophets are always nicely informed by the Lord. While all the rest stays in ignorance. This information is because of their devotion. Sing something about Krishna. The Lord sees the devotion of Mikunda. He feels the vibration, he feels his mood, and then he starts to reveal his plans. Isn't it wonderful? Is it not wonderful? I have decided to leave my home and family to join the sannyasa order. Shaving my hair, I shall travel throughout the land. The Lord's words crushed the joy that Mukunda had felt earlier upon seeing the Lord. Piteously he begged the Lord, "My Lord, since you are firm in your resolve to become a mendicant, it must happen. But wait a little longer." But wait a little longer. Stay with us and pass more time in Krishna Kirtan. Then do what you must do. That is the mercy that we get of Guru Maharaj. The Guru Maharaj always gives us the mercy of doing Krishna Kirtan, Harikatha with us. It doesn't matter where he is. The Lord is always present, stays always alive inside of us. Always. There is no distance. There is no distance for transcendental love. Absolutely not. It's only materially when you're a material thinker that there is a distance. But there is no distance for the transcendental love. As long as there is Krishna Kirtan, the real Sankirtan, the real Sankirtan means that you deliver that prem, that prem is present, that Radha and Krishna are always present in the Sangha, in that little chapel of us. That is real Sankirtan. Guru Maharaj is spreading the real Sankirtan movement all over the world by spreading that what the Lord brought. That is Sankirtan. Lord Chaitanya brought something. It's not just sending the holy name and give the mercy of the holy name. Yeah, Vaidis, but what does that mean, the mercy of the holy name? It means the spirit and the truth. It means that relationship. Give that to the world. And I was so fortunate with technology that this can be given through Facebook Live and YouTube and other channels. The Krishna is always present by the mercy of Srila Gaura Haridas, by giving us that relationship, by giving us that closeness every single day, no matter where Guru Maharaj is, giving us a transcendental connection. Sri Chaitanya left Mukunda's home and he went to see Gadadhara Pandita. Gadadhara, he offered his obeisances to his Lord, praying at his lotus feet. The Lord addressed Gadadhara, "I want you to hear me carefully, please." That's what Krishna wants. He wants us to hear him carefully and not to speculate from the moment we hear something and start to translate it inside of our head in a material way. That's not carefully. Carefully is in a transcendental way. Transcendentally carefully. That's what the Lord wants. That's not what the world wants. That's what the Lord wants. He wants us to hear carefully, deeply, on his level. I want you to hear me carefully, please, Gadadhara. I have to leave my home and family for the sake of my Krishna. He made this decision because he got the revelations. The best way how to do it is by taking sannyas. Otherwise, I cannot deliver my Krishna. I cannot plant these seeds of devotion in their heart. The more medicine I give, the more phlegm they have, so it's not working. I need to take another decision. He has a revelation. The Lord is not somebody who says it is like this and then nothing changed. No, it always changes. Krishna is always full of changes. He keeps on having revelations. It is us, the world, who are attached on the old thing over and over again, who are narrow minded. Krishna is not narrow minded, not at all. I shall shave my head, and as a mendicant go wherever the road leads. Gadadhara, he remained motionless. Thunderstruck, feeling a burning grief swallowing him within, he replied, "Your words are very strange, my lord. You mean to say that one can attain Krishna simply simply by shaving the head? Leaving home and not staying in householder life?" He represents the Vaidhi factors. That's what they think. They think. Then you find the Lord by shaving your head, leaving home, and not staying in household life. That's what they think. Gadadhara, he didn't say that. He didn't have that mood. He has a Radharani mood. He has that pure devotion inside of him. For him, this sounds like nonsense. What are you saying? This is nonsense, my lord. Come on. How can you say this? But the Lord has those exceptional plans. Sometimes He does this and sometimes He does that, but you need to have the deep understanding, to understand. Yeah, today He uses this example for another reason. You've got to read very carefully to dive inside of Him and say, this time you mean it differently. See the context, time, place, and circumstances. What spiritual gain is there in shaving your head? This may be your opinion, but it is certainly not found anywhere in the Vedic scriptures. Moreover, how do you propose to leave a widowed mother all alone? All those questions. Of course, he won't leave her alone. He never leaves her. This is material thinking. This is what they said to me as well. You leave your kids alone because you don't take care of your grandkids anymore. You choose for a spiritual life. Are you not ashamed? You have a duty here in the world. You leave us alone. No. I'm taking care of you guys in a higher way. I'm taking care of your eternal life instead of your temporary one. I'm taking care of my grandchildren's eternal life. The proof is there. I had a vision. My husband and my parents are saved. They showed up. I had those visions. At the very outset, you will be burdened with the sin of bringing about the death of your mother. That's how they threaten me. They threaten me as well. My family, nobody in my family has been uh, had been educated into Jesus. Nobody knew about Jesus, not me either. Yeah, in school until we were 12, we heard a little bit about Jesus, and in name only we were Christians. We had been baptized in name only. And then when my mother heard that I was an ecstatic devotee, she said, and she's denying Jesus. Are you not denying Jesus, mother? What are you saying? You never talked about him. I know Jesus now. What are you saying? Instead of asking me questions, what are you doing? Tell me about it. No, not interested. They are giving their conclusions without doing any effort, any research, over and over again. And that is really, I want to give that advice to everybody. Please don't talk bad about people. Don't chastise them. Don't blaspheme them if you don't know what's really going on, because you have no idea. Sometimes you're so wrong. Instead of asking and go to that person and say, let's have a discussion. I have the feeling something is not really right. I have the feeling you're not really okay. Come on, you can trust me. Talk. Give people a little bit of your time, instead of making your own conclusions and speculate and talk bad behind them for long time and making it always bigger and bigger and bigger while you have no clue. You could have solved the problem in a much better way, much better way. But yeah, it's only my advice. Oh la la! You mean my shaved head? It's meaningless, Lalita Ganga. If only I could grow an afro like Fanny. Yeah. Fanny has nice curly hair. I remember Noodles was putting so much oil in Fanny's hair to make it soft. Uh, so, what spiritual gain is there in shaving your hair? Oh, no, a little bit further. Yeah, threatening you. Hey, your mother will die. No, that mother will not die. Not at all. She will be saved. She will have a deeper connection with her son. She will get a chance to love him in a transcendental way. And I'm so grateful that the Lord gives me that opportunity by sending Srila Gaura Haridas to the So high, so eternal, so beautiful, so new and fresh. What an opportunity! If you're gone, then what reason will she have to remain alive? She will have a reason to remain alive because she will live eternally with the Lord so close to her. She will be conscious of him all the time whenever she wants to. She will still live for him. Her love for him will grow and grow and grow. Is one not dear to the Supreme Lord? Remaining at home. In fact, everyone likes a householder. If in spite of everything I have told you, you still want to cling to your decision, then do as you like. Yeah, there is nothing wrong with a householder, man. But for Chitaya, he had to make that decision because nobody took him seriously. So, in this way, the Lord visited all his near and dear ones, and he told them all of his plan to take sannyas. The Lord visits all his near and dear ones, and he tells them his plans. Only they know Maya Tattva when they are his near and dear ones. Only they understand the depth. Only they know where to find information. Because the Lord is guiding them all the time. Whoever heard this was shocked with grief. They wept bitterly at the thought of seeing their beloved Lord. Beautiful is the springtime. Full moon, shorn of all his black cascading curls. They lamented, what then will be the use of stringing a garland for his curly locks? Yet another cried out, how will I ever be able to live without seeing his delightful locks? Yet another exclaimed, beating his head, will I never be able to smell? The transcendental aroma of his hair anymore. Yes, you will. You will. you will still be capable to smell the transcendental air. Smell the transcendental smell of his hair. Because if you smell his head, you're very close to his mind and his thoughts. He will keep on giving it to you. It is very intimate to smell Radha and Krishna's head. It's a very thin fragrance, but also powerful. Yet another exclaimed, oh no, I just heard it. The devotees were wailing in grief, tossed about in an ocean of despair. Loudly, they wept. Were they going? They were going to lose the beloved Lord. Sri Krishna Chaitanya and Sri Nityananda, they are my life and soul. I Vrindavan Das. I offer this song at their lotus feet. This is the end of this chapter. Thank you so much, my Lord, for giving me the opportunity to translate it. Thank you for the jewels and giving me the opportunity to share what I received and to multiply myself. Hare Krishna, everybody. See you all later and thank you, Govinda and Freddy and Fanika and Sanjay. Let's see. Shamaka, Andromeda, Chaitanya Champai. Funny girl. Michael, Carolina, and Yanaman. If there are others, I can't see them. So I'm sorry that I don't mention your name. Doesn't show up here. Hare Krishna. See you all later. Bye bye. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Bye bye.